Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic book review. It's Friday. Yep, it's Friday, and we're getting back into the swing of things, doing a magic book review. Really excited to bring to you Hocus Pocus from the great people down at Vanishing Ink. But this is a magic book like no other. This is not a magic book that's filled with tricks or a magic book that's filled with theory. This is a magic book that's a graphic novel. It's a graphic novel. I've been collecting comics for a long time. I even did a review on this channel where I went back and showed you my comic book collection. So I've been collecting comics since before I was a teenager. So got a lot of vintage Marvel. That's my jam. If you don't know what a graphic novel is when they take comics that were part of one story, say like The Killing Joke with Batman, right? And they assemble all of them together into one hardbound volume. So that's what you've got here. There's 5 issues of Hocus Pocus. They were assembled together, and now you can read them all in a nice hardback volume. But it's so much more than a graphic novel, because there's still magic in here. There's still mentalism in here. There's still humor in here. There's so much in here. I want to show you what's in here. Let me just show you the trailer really fast, and I'll read some of the ad copy from the back of the book. It says, explore the bizarre, the impossible, and the unexplained. Created by psychologist Richard Wiseman with comics duo Worth and Collver, Hocus Pocus is a celebration of mystery and magic, unbelievable history, and the science of the supernatural. True tales, a cavalcade of real-life characters, charlatans, sorcerers, and skeptics. Join them as they journey through time and introduce you to strange but true stories of magical feats, scientific discoveries, and paranormal investigations. Are you psychic? Can you see into the future? Communicate with the dead or levitate into the air? Filled with jaw-dropping interactive elements, you become part of the story. All 5 issues of the Eisner Award-nominated comic Hocus Pocus are collected together now for the first time, plus bonus content and a secret seance. This book is sure to bend your mind. First thing from the hardback cover is you're going to see all your categories. So you have mind reading, seances, ghosts, prophecy, and levitation. So those are the 5 volumes. And then within each volume, there's 3 sub-stories. We'll look at all of those. But you can see how it's a beautiful hardback. I'm going to show you all the crediting where crediting is due. Richard Wiseman, this is his project. And then going down the list here, written by Rick Worth, art cover by Jordan Collver, and color by Owen Watts. And so those are your artists and the people that are behind this fantastic book. So opening it up, you're going to see those same names here on the front page, okay? And then this is your table of contents. And this is what I was trying to explain earlier with the cover. So you get your introduction by Richard Wiseman. Of course, if you watch the trailer, Richard's going to talk to you about the project. He's going to explain everything to you. These are your categories. So these were your issues 1 through 5. Mind reading, seances, ghosts, prophecy, and levitation. There's also some appendices here at the bottom. Secrets revealed, the cover gallery of the original 5 issues. There's a little live seance that's kind of humorous. Some further reading and biographies. So let me just go to mind reading, which is on page 7. Each one of the issues has a Roman numeral and a little tarot card or ESP card down there at the bottom. Richard Wiseman introduces you, there he is right there, to each chapter. And so when you zero in on mind reading, then you see the 3 cases that are in the case study. They're in this magical library where he goes. And each one of these subtitles are another story. So Victorian Stage Fright is a story, Pioneering Parapsychology is a story, and The Man Who Knows is a story. Chapter 2 is seances, and you got a planchette from a Ouija board there. And over here, you're going to have your case file for seances. Case 1 is the birth of spiritualism. It's a cool story with Houdini. And then Ghostbuster Extraordinaire and the secrets of spirit communication. Chapter 3 is about ghosts. You got a candle that's being blown out there. And your case file is England's Most Haunted House, Sonic Spooks, and Spirits in the Spotlight. Chapter 4 is Prophecy. There's a little moth there. And then your case file up here in the corner is Shipton's Solution, The Life and Times of Nostradamus. And case 3 is Dreams of the Future. And chapter 5 is Levitation. It's got a feather right there. And then you have your case file here, Hovering History, Hunt for the World's Greatest Trick, and Palladino's Method. I think you've been seeing some of the artwork throughout. You can have different color palettes for each story. The characters are done really beautifully. You're gonna have some recognizable magicians scattered out. And the other great thing about this is it actually teaches you magic history. So a lot of the characters in this book are actual magicians from history. You'll hear about real events that took place, and you'll also learn some very simple magic tricks along the way. They give you some really fun ways to do mentalism and to do like muscle readings, and they're gonna do magic tricks for you. So there's some elements where it says, if you choose this, turn to page this, and if you choose this, turn to page that. They'll even do some, follow your finger around the page, like pick a number and you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they'll tell you where you ended up, even though you chose, your own path and your own numbers. But you can see how the artwork is very professionally done. The colors are nice and bright. You got word bubbles that pop in and out of frame. Everything's really easy to follow. This is such a great book. And to be honest, I didn't even know what to expect when this arrived in the mail. I just knew it was a hardback book. I just knew Richard Wiseman was behind it. Come on. And knew it was comics, and I love comics. And so the way I've been reading this is just have it by the nightstand, and I've just done one case file a night. That's plenty. It's plenty of reading. And you get a little bit of magic history, which like I said, which is fun, which is educational for kids. For instance, the very first story is about Washington Irving Bishop, who was a mentalist in the Victorian era. He fainted on stage. People thought he had died, but he actually went into a catatonic state. His mother said he could be in those states for up to 52 hours. He even had a card that told people not to perform an autopsy. They ignored that, did an autopsy anyway, and to this day, the story from his mother has always been that he was killed on the autopsy table. So much in here, so much. What a wonderful idea. What a wonderful idea that Richard Wiseman had, and just surrounded himself with talent. That's another thing that makes projects like this work, is when you have a great idea, but then you don't stop short, and you go out and you find really good people that share your idea and help you implement it. And I think that's what you get here with Rick Worth and Jordan Collver and Owen Watts. So wonderful book. And if you like Vanishing Ink books like I do, it's fun to see them all up on your shelf with the nice Vanishing Ink logo. It's everything you'd expect already from Vanishing Ink as a publisher, right? I showed you the pages. They're gorgeous. You can see how big it is. $50. $50 from Vanishing Ink, or your very favorite magic retailer. You can pick it up. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say. Did you buy it yourself? Did you pick it up? Did you see it at Blackpool, or how did it end up in your mailbox? Let us know down below what you've thought of the book yourself, or if there's any one particular story or chapter that you thought was worth reading. Share your story and your opinion down below. I'm sure we'd all love to see it. Big, huge thanks to Vanishing Ink and Richard Wiseman for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, did you know there are over 300 videos and reviews that you've never even seen here at Magic Orthodoxy? It's true. And if you join the membership section today, you'll get unlimited access to that exclusive content. What are those videos? These would be the magic tricks that I buy with my own money. These are the tricks that I want, the tricks I am the most excited about. All you have to do is click the join button on your screen. And there are 2 exciting ways to join. For $2, you'll get access to 8 extra videos a month, 8 brand new videos a month. And for $5 a month, you'll get access to 12 new videos a month. Not to mention, you'll also be part of an exclusive community of almost 500 other magicians. And if you can't find the join button, I will put a link in the description of today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.